figuring out how to move these. I wanted to run a couple experiments before recording, but I think I found the way I'm gonna do it. Ideally, they would fit this way, but they do not. So I think I can get 2 more on top, which would be excellent. And then I can just put other things in there to help maximize the space. And then on here, I've written through 229. So it looks like I'll get drawer 150 through 229 in here. Then it's labeled, and then I know exactly where to find it. Ideally, I don't shut down the Bricklink store, and everything just keeps running. So I may regret that. I may end up shutting down the store later after I realize what a dumb mistake that is. But let's see what happens. I've been using this stuff. It is called stretch wrap. They use it on like pallets and stuff. So let's add another one to the box. Just the edge of the desk here to help keep it steady. So it doesn't like stick unless it attaches to itself. And now that should just stay. Rotate. And then I have a box cutter. Ta-da! Another one done. And that fits very nicely. I did miss this spot here, so hopefully that's okay. There'll be another drawer right up against it, so I think it'll be fine. It's kind of hard to tell. I taped down the flaps on the bottom. When I do the next box, I'll show it. But that's just so if anything does fall out, it doesn't like wedge under that flap. I should also add that I am moving these myself. Like I'm just putting them in the back of the car and don't have to worry about a mover turning it upside down or anything like that. So something to keep in mind as well. This might not be the most secure way. I think if a mover was going to move this and I wanted to make sure stuff really didn't get messed up, I would also, you could probably fit 2 inside a trash bag. So I would do the wrap, put it inside a trash bag and seal the trash bag. And that way if anything did come loose, at least you know it's like in that bag. So, I don't know. This is my first time moving anything like this, so it's all new to me too. Here's what I was talking about. These flaps right here. If you've ever received a bulk lot of Lego in a box, you know that like stuff gets under there and it's really obnoxious. So we're just gonna tape those down. Let's talk about these problematic spots. So I'm just gonna dump it in a bag. Bet I can get this one to close. Let me see. No, you all don't need to watch me struggle with that. I'm just gonna dump it in the bag, write 123 on the bag, and then it'll be empty. I can wrap it up, put the bag in the same box. It'll be fine. See? Like that. Got it all loaded up, at least as comfortable as I can, and still be able to see out the back. We'll open it up when we get to the new place and see what it looks like. Before I forget though, I need to shout out Juan and Reese. Is that right? Yeah, they both came to the Bricklink store and ordered something, and I said, hey, might not remember to shout you out in a video because it's starting, and I remembered. So there you guys go. Thank you so much. And I shipped it out yesterday and today. Okay, let's see how it all did. I'm not gonna pull it all out because it all ultimately has to go to the garage. So I don't want to make too big of a mess. Let's pull out this one. And I don't see any spillage. Great, that is such a good sign. What about on these? Nothing. That is wonderful. That makes me so excited. All right, this really is the moment of truth. I've pulled out a couple now. Doesn't seem to be a mess, but somebody ordered some figs that are in these drawers. So So let's pull those out. That wasn't too bad. So this stuff is going out to Nerds Corner Collectibles, along with some other stuff that is still at the old house. So I might not get around to pulling the whole order on camera just because I'm trying to move quickly. These shelves have been super nice for this. And then, yeah, so thanks, man. And I'll throw in some extra stuff for you, of course. But it's good to know that all of this made it over with the saran wrap on just fine. The only thing I'm unsure of is he also got an alligator that for some reason I didn't have a SKU number on. And so I think that would mean it'd be this one. The other one of these is back at the house. These two are on top of each other. It's kind of a gamble to take, but I'll be back down here tomorrow. Worst case scenario, but I just don't see one in here at all. Okay, so things are a little crazy. So I'm not getting to record as much as I want to because the video is like the farthest thing from my mind right now. So apologize for that. So here's what I'm doing now. I'm also doing the saran wrap on these to hopefully help prevent any spillage. And we've already done that whole one, doing this one and this one. And then I'll probably do it on those drawers as well. But it's all coming down. Look at that. Not a drop spilt. That is most exciting. We're gonna check out one of the things closest to me. Unfortunately, it's a Goodwill, but it's near the new house. So let's check it out. Excuse me? What is this? So this one is a little more out of the way, but it's bigger than the Goodwill. So this might be where we stop more often. I'm mostly just looking for a spot where, you know, I go to the post office and then stop in a thrift store real quick. So hoping this is the one. So it's bigger, but wasn't too impressed with what I was seeing. I mean, I know I look after very specific things. Hey, buddy. And as I mentioned, this one's kind of out of the way, so I'm kind of thinking the Goodwill just becomes my shop because it's closer and it's smaller, but it takes less time to get over there.